battle. We step to the ring, though. It is Nuke. Previously, of course, as Bondic reminded us, it was a 16-4 thrashing. Hellraisers took that one, but hasn't changed the odds too much in their favor, and expecting a bit of a revenge here, as I still can't get over how terrible their logo is. Lackey having a go. Bondic already with damage. Krisen too, and it looks great for Winstrike to start this one off. A flurry of frags. Rush misses as many as he can.
Oh, thank you, Rush. Welcome back.
I was in the right spot.
No, if we catch the death, that counts.
Yeah, but that's Rush's rule set.
But Rush's rule set as the best observer in the world is probably right.
I guess there's not many left in CS
That's true.
anymore.
Sliggy did retire.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
all
Rush.
right,
I'm really sorry.
How was your break, though, Rush? You have a nice little time?
Yeah, it was okay. I was, watching
really
demos,
sorry, Rush.
practicing.
I don't have to apologize to him. He knows how much you care for him. You don't have to keep reiterating it.
Rush, I have the candle in the car for you to take home.
Oh, yeah,
I've nearly used mine already, Chad.
You hadn't. You
I fell asleep with my Zim to nap full
At
candle.
least your room smelled nice.
Smelled great. I woke up in paradise.
wonderful. Little upgrades. I say a little, actually quite a lot. 4 rifles coming off the CT set.
Big boy upgrades here. So they knew the 4 stars on the other side of things.
Oh dear, how's JR?
I remember JR.
Yeah, me too. Rings a bell.
Love Nickelback.
He used
Yeah.
to play for Vega Squadron. So some of you might be familiar with Vega Squadron. I think he also played for Fluffy Gangsters.
Peeking on the flash of.
Ew. There's a second of it.
Oh, this is going to be one of those games. I can feel it in my bones, feel it in my waters. It's going to be lots of,
Ah,
It's going to be those, you know?
Okay,
What?
okay. Yeah. I guess maybe I've been a little treated to some exceptionally good flashes to set plays in motion from Secret for the last couple of weeks, because we've seen a lot of Nuke coming in, and they've been really well executed. But
I'm trying to remember any Nickelback songs. Like the Silver
look at this
Side.
photograph.
No, but the Silver Side Up album was the one I was a big fan of.
Photograph.
First time I ever made out with my boyfriend was to that.
You're still dating
photograph.
Nickelback.
Oh,
Put on the album.
Yeah, the whole album.
The whole album.
You must have really,
Yeah,
really remembered
yeah.
every lyric.
Oh, it was a time. Not what I wanted, but here we are.
Flourish, Problem, all names of Counter-Strike players in the server tonight. Nickelback, yet to frag, yet to die, yet to do anything. Sitting on ramp. Flourish trying to contain the CT lobby aggression, and well, that's enough for him. He'll be shepherded over to the loving embrace of Nickelback as he gets himself his first 2.
You need to die, old Flourish.
Wasn't the front man called Chad?
I think
Chad Kroger or something?
Kruger?
Kroger?
Which one's the killer?
I don't know.
Rich
Kill him after
doesn't
the time.
even have
Kill him after the time. Kill him after the time. Kill him after the time.
With
That
Julie's
is
arm.
perfect. I love it. Always punish them. Ladies and gentlemen, at home, if you're in your matchmaking game, you're in your ESEA game, and someone's baiting, and they're taking too long, and the time is going to expire, wait till the time expires on the T side, and then kill them. Don't let them get
Really make it
Don't let them get the loss bonus. Don't let them have it. Rub that salt, not only in the wound, get a bloody lime and squeeze it in their eye.
In the eye?
Yeah, you want to be as venomous as possible, Lauren.
Gosh. I mean, hell, that's quite visceral.
Okay, well now, old boy Flourish, he's only going to have the Glock, and no loss bonus in this round means that next round he'll only get the 2400 coming on through, which is not enough to really buy a whole lot with. So as we take a look at round number 3 of our second series of the day, it looks like it won't be as quick of an affair as what we saw with Gambit earlier in the day. Nice little flash. The teamwork coming on through from Mr. Nickelback. Setting up Elian.
Ooh,
That's a nice shot. That's sharp as lime. That's the lime we were talking about in the eye.
That's why I always look at the silence M4. I'm like, I might give it a go. Nah, it's never gonna work like that for me.
They try and fool you. All the new
I know.
beans. The new beans do taste nice.
The new beans.
told you
Oh,
they
the
would.
coffee. Yeah,
the
they're
new
wonderful.
beans. It makes a big difference.
It really does.
Who knew that the bathwater for your beans wasn't the primary determinant in the quality of the beans? It's the beans that are being bathed that determine the quality of your coffee. Who knew?
Baby beans.
I'd like to, I think a coffee shop, it would be something I'd like to own.
Yep.
I know I wouldn't make any money, but
But you'd enjoy it.
I'd really like to learn about the etymology of the beans.
The etymology of the beans.
Yeah, I just thought I'd use a big word.
You know what that means, though?
The origin?
The etymology, I'm almost certain it's specific to the origin of a word.
Yeah.
Well, the etymology
Of
The word
the
bean.
word bean.
Well, now, I think it starts with, I believe it's ancient Viking tongue.
Oh, I see.
They
Ancient
referred
Viking.
to their Heinz baked beans as baked bonnen. Bonnen.
How do you-
So
sorry.
from Bonnen to Bean. It was a development over time, and JR's dead.
Alien!
Of that. Alien's been one of those AWPers that actually rings a bell. I think
Yeah.
last time I cast him, he was doing equally as ridiculous things on the AWP, and it took a while for me to accept that he was capable of something so crazy, but he does it often, so strap yourselves in for that. Looks like Winstrike have come here to make a statement, but problems could very well arise as himself, as named, is going to apply pressure here to Lackey. Not interested in any funny business. Drops his incendiary and calling for a boost. May not have time for that. Instead, he's actually going to aggress. This is quite an aggressive maneuver.
Love a proactive CT side, and Alien's even found another. Yeah, this is going very well for that AWPer, and they're all just locked in. They've lost any extremity pressure or any extremity presence, considering Lackey. Yes, he will fall away, but he's cleared through radio. That's lovely. And they're all pretty much cornered into Lobby and Squeak.
Yeah, this round here is going to be a difficult one for Hellraisers to get into. Safety from Bondik. Molotov's out of position. Won't go down without a fight. Puts Kalinka down to 27 points of health, and into top site they'll trickle. Nickelback puts a stop to problem. And that is a problem, because Alien's found another, and this should be the round. Flourish with the AWP now, 40 seconds left. Best thing he could probably do is save, or win a 1-on-3.
Need a little bit of feeding to go on here. But he's got 30 seconds. He has the bomb, 2 flashes, and a 1v1 towards top side. Obviously, he won't have the advantage on this, but plays it very well. Good consideration. Oh, make it through.
Lucky Flourish. 4-0 for Winstrike, though. Energy high in the camp. 7 frags for Elian, and keeping his ADR at 180. We'll see how long he can maintain that one, but this was the opening frag. Lovely use as the door was blown open, just not hesitating to fire off a round, and 3 frags on the CT side. Nuke, that is peculiar, as he gives his cat a high five. Gets ready for the next round. Round 5, appropriately. Just Eagles and armor.
Yeah, and utility. So let's see what smoke walls they're capable of here. It looks like they've done the fast L-block smokes. And Elian, he doesn't see smokes. He just sees...
He's got ambient occlusion on, Chad.
Oh, no.
Get the admin on him.
The cops out here. Get Graham Pitt back out.
Bang! Oh, this is a joke. JR's been caught.
Well, that didn't have the little smoky icon there.
No, but it did look pretty covered.
It looked pretty sassy as well, as this kid continues to move around.
Yeah, he's being a real nuisance. Nickelback looking to find 1 or 2. He knows it's a possibility, and they're even trying to run boost across. That's kind of fruity. Whoa, very cool. Elian might not be ready for this. Yeah, he can walk up on him now. I'm hyped. I do have a feeling that Elian's ready for this, though. Ready? Yeah. Oh, not far off. Flash for the repeat. He's getting pressured. He has Nickelback, as we all do in times of need.
In our hearts, minds, heaven. But you're right.
This is how you remind me of what I really am. It's not like you to say sorry. I was waiting on a
different story.
This time I'm mistaken. Oh man, I actually have to listen to that album again. I think the audio guy genuinely just turned me down.
He definitely did.
Who are you guys?
That's amazing.
That's like the most passive-aggressive shut up I've ever received.
That's perfect. Absolutely perfect.
All right, I'll come press a button every 15 minutes and you can commentate if you want.
Brilliant. Brilliant, though. Wonderful round from this guy.
did enjoy this from Ellen. He saw a little bit of JR there, so great stuff as Winstrike are now up to 5-0. Nuke is statistically not a bad map for the Hellraisers, but we need to, once again, consider the level of opponents that they were playing against. And even though the scoreline right now is looking like Winstrike could run away with this, we haven't seen a lot of threatening moments from the Hellraisers. Things could change. Things could turn on a dime. So let's see how long Elian can get away with being a bit of a nuisance towards this yard position.
I love
a lot more on his plate here today, Lauren.
Yeah, and he's got the old graphite out. Big fan of it myself.
Yeah?
Yes, the old I have. I love that thing. I think it's gorgeous. JR's looking for a new angle that's been read every day of the week. Elian is
he's legit.
Feeling it. He's in that flow state. Just everything makes sense to him.
He's been called this. The sound cue's been called from Nickelback. And
gosh, these two, the duo.
Yeah.
You know, it's maybe not simple in electronic levels, but you know what? I'll enjoy it.
My tweet's really backfired, guys.
Why? What's happened?
Well, I did a tweet of me looking like a tit in a suit, and everyone, all of these people that don't have style and have had the definition of style defined for them by
Oh, no.
you know,
Yep.
the everyday media.
Instagram.
I just get all of these complete dribbles saying I look good in a suit.
Well, you do look good in a
I
suit.
just look like a knob.
Yeah, but
I think externally you present very well, however, you
Oh,
seem
it
most
feels
comfortable.
so uncomfortable.
Yeah, I know.
Bondic doing things.
Oh.
Working out. Here we go. Looks like it could be the
Line sight.
HR first round. Kalinka opens up again. Lackey will trade, but he goes down as well. So all onto Elian, the hero of the previous few. And to be fair, Lime has only got 12 HP. So if Elian was to find this deagle shot he's hunting, he's got a pretty good idea as to what he's got to do.
It's
and
an
that's
isolated
so
one.
isolated, yeah. If he finds the quick scope here onto Problem, which it does look like he will.
Egg.
Hard shot. Knows there's a potential for the flank, and that's the finish. Problem with a huge round, but I do fear for the T side heading into the next. Recovering an AWP, putting that into JR's hands, I imagine. We'll see how this opened up. This was a nice angle holding for the red container peak, and even finding 2 in this round, he still wasn't enough. Valiant attempt all the same.
yeah, well, they're able to get on the board here, Hellraisers, and we were just saying that it was looking like it could have been a bit of a beatdown, but it's always a little bit misleading the first 5 to 6 rounds of a game, because you're talking about 4 spies, you got the first gun round in there, you have a bunch of saves. Well, now we can really get into the meat and potatoes. And as Nickelback wants to take some territory, take some ground, and pushing up towards the red container, he's been spotted. Flash takes him from top of silo. That's going to open up some space, and Elian onto Lime.
I think he's in a bit of trouble here, but he has been incredibly proactive. Wonder if they could maybe punish it, if they've become aware of it. There was a couple of rounds ago where this player did push up towards radio, keep that presence noted, and lock them in towards that lobby area. However, can get over one quite easily, and as that Molotov dissipates, he's going to have pressure pretty soon. Sees the barrel for sure, but the peak, it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade out. Ramp's now open. No one there to really do much about this, so Bondic has to just instantly go towards Decon and just, I guess, gamble stack at this point.
Yeah, well, 3-on-3 is very winnable right now for the Hellraisers. Campers heading down. Bondic's heard this. The call will come on in. Needs at least one on this low HP. Smoke towards the windows. Ooh, that smoke maybe will be used to plant in, so you can see Bondic here just playing below the railing. It's going to pounce, and Flaretcher will deal with him. So now, well, JR will find Elian, and now it's just Krizen left in a 1-on-3. This will be the second round on the board for Hellraisers. I don't think Krizen should go for this. Well, he's given it a good look in, but he's just going to get shut down. JR fires the shot. Krizen drops. Second round on the board for HR. And after 7 rounds of play, Winstrike will have to take a save. So the reason I thought that Krizen should maybe be a little bit more frugal right there was so they could carry at least a rifle on through. So Elian seeming to find the frags outside, but the hold elsewhere falling apart. Need to tighten it up a little bit here, Winstrike. And you heard from Bondic in our pre-game interview saying that teams are doing their homework within the CIS minor, and he does enjoy a tournament like this. It's a different gear. There's lots of mind games. And under the regular, I guess under regular circumstances, you're just preparing your game against squads here who know you so well. You need to prepare your game and then some. Klinker's going to open up onto Elian. Lime's going to take down Nickelback, and Bondic, well, I don't think he can do too much, even with the Zeus. Could fly off the top of Hut, but he won't even get a chance. Things looking clean for Hellraisers now. So I'm going to tidy it up after 8 rounds of play, and it is a quicker round. So some bit more pace to this one.
Yeah, and I think most interestingly enough, as Lime recovering that Zeus, we'll see if that sees any action into the next round of play.
See Fnatic bodied Vitality on the first map.
What map?
It was Inferno. Fnatic wrecked him. I think it was like 16-5.
Huh.
Now they're playing Nuke. Vitality winning 11-5.
Some long old series. Is that over DreamHack, right?
Yeah.
Bondic.
Ooh, look at JR.
Aware of the angle that could be presented. The smoke's gonna at least deny that, but what an early little look that was. Quick little shot of the door and back towards Hut.
Lots of space from JR taken right there. Lucky only has an MP9 to operate with in this round, and he will still be holding over towards that ramp position. We're getting some yard smokes coming on through. This is interesting. They are thrown from a very different angle, and it will just be the secret smokes, but there's no smoke to cross, and Elian, he's onto one. He spotted the arm. Well, he knows no one's crossed, so those secret smokes are a little bit rubbish at the moment. Oh, and now there's problems. Okay, this will draw a rotation. Lime has gotten to the lower site. Hanging around towards secret, maybe for a top pincer.
Here we are. Problem drops the bomb. A free gift. Chrisen didn't see him, but Nickelback does. And now, oh, magnificent. The multi-kill. JR's trying to pick up the pieces and put it back together again. But we all know how Humpty Dumpty ends. Or do we? Trying to change the script. Chrisen low. Lucky should be able to find him. Lime's anticipating a push. And oh, baby. JR elsewhere, though. All alone. A 1 versus 2. He made it around, from a 1v3. Manufacturing and controlling his destiny. He's looking for events pivot, I think. Lackey will confirm it. Nice control of his movement so as not make too much of a sound, but Lackey is on the hunt. Elian opting for ramp, and so this will be a perfect retake in the sense of JR not being able to cross back. In fact, look at this. Elian spotted his leg already. He doesn't even get a chance to set up for an after plan. Great shots, great round. Winstrike happy to convert. Chrisen gets the main share of the points to Gryffindor. And there we have it, 6-3. The first 9 rounds of what could be over 90 rounds of play here.
I think if Winstrike win Nuke, we're on for a 2-0 because Vertigo would be coming up as the second map of the series here today. And Winstrike, well, their Vertigo is not too shabby whatsoever. It's one of their more favored. They have a 73% win rate on that in the last 3 months compared to a 36% win rate Hellraisers have on that map. And you can take a look with the scores on the doors right here. Elian with 14 frags, leading the charge. Lucky with 8. 6 apiece for Nickelback and Chrisen. Bondic down the bottom there on 2. And on the other side of things, it's only going to be 6 kills for Lime, 5 for Problem, Kalinka, and Flourish, and 4 for JR. So keeping it neck and neck within these early stages, at least on the Hellraisers side fragging. They need someone to step on up, and maybe that'll be JR with this AWP. Can find impact. And an opening, I think we can see Strike CT side really start to fall apart. The rotation's never the easiest, but the orb's back out. Elian's been able to hold on to that big green. Let's see if he goes toe-to-toe with JR in a round like this.
Is this a pace change or what? We've got a lot of util early on. Problem gonna leave the bomb behind, and Lackey, who has been pushing up, trying to get that presence going, and he's considering it once again.
That was an old fight, old Lackey boy.
Yeah, not afraid by any means. Another smoke comes in. Temporary wall gets made. Ooh.
He is playing with fire here.
That's a... Oh, that's a good one. Problem makes one of himself. Molotovs to follow. That just cuts off the avenue of approach, and Elian in the meantime is just taking a cautious approach through secret. A little bit of a leer.
Ooh, an unusual miss. Elian fires off a warning shot, but to be fair, mission accomplished, right? I mean, admittedly, it could have been a 2v5 and we're already be wrapping this one up. But the fact is he's fired that shot means that these 2 yard players are going to have to be super paranoid. Look how sketched out they are. Lime's taking a wide swing here, trying to isolate some duels. Nickelback's only responsibility is to make sure they can't go heaven, which, well, he resides in, so no issues there. And so as I continue to use my mouth to produce sound, we notice that JR bringing that bomb through lobby. It will be Nickelback to receive alongside Bondic. Both of them now grouped up on the site, and there's the end of JR. M4 beats out the AWP, even on a right eye peak. Couldn't explain that one.
Now heaven becomes the problem.
Seen him.
Oh, Alien,
Spam it.
fantastic.
Do it.
Go on.
Do it. That works too. So just to give you guys a little bit of an idea of what's coming up next, I was talking about this Vertigo win percentage for Winstrike. I'll go a little bit more into detail with that because we do have a bit of lull in gameplay. Should be another 13 seconds of this. It was 8-3 since coming back from the break, or since the 4th of August. So they've played it 11 times. They've won at 8. They've lost at 3. And the wins are over teams. The most recent win is against Godsent on Vertigo. So that's a big win. Saw the team, as I mentioned just before, taking a map off of FaZe. That was their second most recent win. And this is 16-10, 16-5.
They beat the team that beat the IEM New York champion.
Yes, indeed.
Wow.
Could you believe it? So there's the L block smokes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, they're out towards Yard again, and this time it will be 3 members of Hellraisers playing behind them. Or jumping on up and over. Nickelback has a nice little line here, but nobody's crossing deep. They're crossing close to the smoke, and they have not made it across. So there must be a consistent gap in their L block smokes here.
It's not enough to show it on the... Well, yeah, there was no smoke on the shot, so I assume there must be enough of a gap there, but didn't look like it, but here we are. And I think we had Bondic sitting towards lower earlier on. I don't know how much he's committed to that. I think he's fallen away towards ramp now, but previously had position, yeah. Switching over towards old Lackey. Elian going to fall back towards CT. Would you dare, Lackey? I guess he's got Bondic beside him, so why not? But the AWP could be a problem here. Let's see how big that barrel might be. Yeah, Lackey's won that one. Now problem. Tries to take the fight from Squeaky.
Oh,
Not clean enough, and now he's in all kinds of danger. Overwhelmed, outnumbered, and outgunned. The bomb gets lost, and Flarich dies.
Oh, I hate those moments. I just reflect on, you know, when you're playing at home and you have someone with their back turned and you whiff and they jump away and then you immediately die and you punch your desk. And Alien already has 18 kills. So this is running away from Hellraisers very, very quickly. And there's the gap. So definitely a gap within this smoke wall. Winstrike would be more than happy to see Hellraisers throw this time and time again. Rush, can we maybe identify who the player is throwing the deep smoke?
Yes, I'll try
on
to.
this one? That would be ideal. Thank you very much. Doesn't look like they're going for it in this round. Looks like a pace change. So nades towards Squeaky Door, feigning a bit of a top rush that forces the utility out, but towards round they go. Lackey, AK in hand. He is under trouble right now. Molotov comes on through. Nickelback there to help, but Lackey's able to grab one. The rotation towards the lower side of things is open, but Bondic's rotated down. Dealt with Kalinka and really slowed Hellraisers in round 12.
Bondic. Didn't expect the follow-up from the same doorway. Might be dead here.
What a cover.
Oh no, he's got support. Hillian's there. No problem. JR. No man's land. Ain't it fun?
What do you reckon JR stands for?
Junior.
Oh, like John Ryan or
No. Straight up Junior.
Jeremy Richardson?
Oh, maybe.
Junior Rush?
Hello? Hello, yes?
Is this
yes.
your son?
No, sadly not.
Okay.
I wish he was. He's good at CS. Then maybe I'd have some CS in my genes, which would be very nice.
Apparently it stands for John Ross.
Oh, okay. Jonathan Ross.
Yeah. All right, well, round 13, about to get back underway. Just the partial investment here from Hellraisers.
Chad. You know whose round it is.
Oh, sorry, Rush.
Yeah, so we got some stuff going on. Oh, nice shot from Alien. MC, you want to take this one away, or...?
Let's get
All
MC
right.
casting.
Yeah, not
Hi,
quite.
guys,
He was
MC.
talking to me when I was observing. It was a bit intimidating, though, because he was like, Machine, do you want me to do the cams on smokes? And I didn't know how to talk to him. I didn't know how
Just
to...
had
You just have to talk. He's always listening.
Oh, he can
MC
hear
is.
me?
Oh,
All the
yes,
time.
definitely so.
Oh,
Did
dear.
he just go,
Probably.
oh, bless him.
But anyway, 3v4 now. It's not looking too bad. They did take away Nickelback, but grouping up towards... They do have one player down in decon, though. It's a powerful position, but it's a risky one here. But it looks like Bondic. He's got that one under control. They're going to push out Hut now. This is going to be a very hard fight. I don't know how you win the fight on a guy up here. I genuinely don't. I don't think I've ever killed someone up there unless I've come from Squeaky or the main position. But coming from the Hut position, it is very difficult.
Rush, have you ever gone fishing?
No, actually.
You've never been fishing?
No, not once. I've always wanted to. I really like the idea of catching a fish and then that is my meal, you know?
Oh, you want to eat the fish?
Yeah, sure.
Do you
I don't
like
want to just
fish?
put hooks in fish's mouth and let him go. It seems kind of messed up to me. I love fish, yeah.
You a big fish fan?
Yeah, I love a nice salmon, a place.
Do you know that Potter's a really good fisher?
Is she?
Yeah, she's like
Oh.
nuts. She's got like the boats and stuff, goes out, all of that business.
Oh, well, we'll see if we can get you and Potter out fishing, Rush. Maybe we'll turn it into some content.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, Rush and Potter go fishing, we'll call it.
Quite the ring to it, that.
Yeah, well, you know, that's what they pay me the big
Brand
bucks here,
power.
Lauren.
I like that. We do have a little high flash. Ilian very self-sufficient, it seems, towards that garage area, doing the best he can. And he's done incredibly well, 21-5. Big performance. CT side AWPing. AWPing in general on Nuke seems to be quite tricky for some, but he's found a lot of form early on. Not sure if he'll relate to the T side, but so far, they might not have to play much of it anyway.
So these smokes here that they're throwing for the secret
here we-
wall, ladies and gentlemen,
Not
boys and
Junior
girls.
Rush who's messing it up.
It's with these, this is for they could do a good fake with this. So they throw these and they're already very close to
And they're in lobby. It's kind of spicy.
Yeah, so this is a cool way, but if they don't act quickly, then, well, normal smokes could see them in the same position. Krisen's going to be mollied out. We don't see that one coming through too often, but he's going to fall to his doom. That's the crater. And that's the top side. And that's a round. He's going to do the one-way, guys. He's doing it the special way, too. Little bounce off the ground. They can get back in this one.
They certainly could. I don't know how comfortable that fight for Flarich would be. And now Lackey emerges into Flarich's aim, and it's another for the Flarich Meister. 10-4 the score. Hellraisers find a necessary fourth here in the T side of Nuke. This is Hellraiser's pick as well, so they're definitely going to be looking to boast a fifth here. However, I'm not so sure Elian's going to let that happen. The dude's got 22 frags. That is more, 18, 20. That is more than at least 3 members of Hellraisers combined. It's not as cool as it was going to be if they was all of them.
Well, yeah.
I really think that Winstrike need 11 here. I think that Elian's going to cool on the T side quite significantly. And we don't know where the rest of the fragging will come from with the Winstrike squad. Lucky's been forced back by that passive Molotov. And I like to see it. So they know they've been pushers. Oh, they've even called the position out now of Kalinka. He needs to be careful. Flash to get away.
Oh, is he pushing that? He is. Wow, okay, gets the timing just right, kind of threading the needle between Elian backing away off that flash, and now Lackey is going to be there, so kind of quells any threat building through ramp and maybe regains a bit of control, even picks up the AWP, maybe to hold it down, depending on how he wants to play it out. But this opens up room, and it takes down the heaviest hitter that the CTs have had so far. So the Ts, let's see where they take this now. Full util set basically left with them. They can still pretty much, you know,
A top piece again, I wouldn't mind. That wasn't too bad.
Oh,
Molotov cruising on the rafter. They'll have the molly for the CT vent. They can have the smoke for main. They can have a late smoke for heaven. It looks like they're just going to peer out Squeaky here. So Bondic, eyes on you, my friend.
Let's see it. There's one molly. Is there anyone who can pressure Bondic? Not really. A 1-for-1 trade puts Kristen in a fun spot here because that smoke's going to play so well for him, but another trade comes out. Surprisingly leaving in this 2-on-2, and Lackey's in all kinds of troubles. 9 HP, and Flower seems all too aware, but dies to it.
Krieg. A Krieg 1-on-2. Haven't seen one of these in years.
Well, there's your first glimpse back. Not too bad at all. Another 1v1. Both rocking the newer age weaponry. Molotovs on both sides. Well, excuse me, now just one nade on Nickelback. The time's working out very well. Nickelback's in all kinds of trouble. He's going to try and sit this, and it doesn't seem to matter. 10-5 on the half. Well, we've seen Elian doing incredibly well. The rest look okay, but the T side might be the question mark that brings Hellraisers back into this game. We'll find out after the break.
Friends for a long time now. Always have a good time whenever we go out. But you've been calling me up all the time and sending me signs and giving me them eyes. And you've been saying that you found the one, texting me junk and you wanna talk but you can't say why. I can't get there and you know I've tried. You know I don't wanna waste your time. City lights, I'm looking in your eyes, but I can't say why. It doesn't feel right to call you mine. You know I don't wanna waste your time. I can't get there and you know I've tried, but I can't say why. Feeling lost like I just wanna time back time. Choked up, tell me how do I say this right? Cause you've been calling me up all the time and sending me signs and giving me them eyes. And you've been saying that you found the one, texting me drunk and you wanna talk but you can't say why. I can't get there and you know I've tried. You know I don't wanna waste your time. City lights, I'm looking in your eyes, but I can't say why. It doesn't feel right to call you mine. No, I don't wanna waste your time. I can't get there and you know I've tried, but I can't say why. But I can't say why.
readying themselves for a second half. 10-5, Winstrike heading to the T side now, and it is Nuke, Hellraisers' pick. Expectations high on them, but yet to see many break double digits. Only one member of 15 rounds of plays found more than 10 kills, and that is Mr. Lime, as we've decided we're calling him. It's a bit of a mouthful, Lime. The Linker, Flaridge, Problem, and JR on one side of your screens. You got Nickelback, Alien, Bondic, Krizen, and Lackey on the other. So let's see, let's get a little taste of exactly how close this one will be. It could very well be Winstrike just seizing control. But Problem's got other plans as he blows Bondic out of the server and unloads all of those bullets. Runs out eventually, 25 bullets later. 2 kills to the good and everyone low. I don't know if there's any way for Winstrike to get back into this one. JR's confirming exactly my suspicions. 2 taps, maybe get a third. Go on. Yes.
Jeez, they look like Swiss cheese after those things had a go at him.
Yeah,
Bloody
the
hell.
Julies couldn't have been in a better spot right there. Smoke, perfect, spamming away. Didn't even know how much damage he was doing, but ripped him apart. So good way for Hellraisers to kick off the second half of their map choice. And Winstrike will be opting for the Force Spy back. Alien has been given the Scout. There are Deagles in play as well here. 4 of them and 3 smokes. So if they want to do the smokes, we can either see the L block, we can see the standard secret smokes coming through, but with the Scout, maybe don't throw those straight away so the Scout can go for a couple of picks. On the other side, JR rocking a Scout as well, 2 MP9s and 2 silenced M4s. This nade might be chunky, might be beefy, but it's more like a weak stew.
Oh, a watery stew.
Nobody wants a watery stew.
No. You want that rich, thick sauce.
Oof, nice cubes of beef.
Oh, yeah. Just melts in the mouth. Now, JR did quite well before, but he's been shut down. Ilian,
He's nice.
he's a scoper, isn't he? He's got
Another Russian, or sorry, CIS AWPer,
Yeah.
you know, another scoped player that won't find a team if he doesn't learn English fast. It's
We
so...
need AWPers, don't we, I think?
Yeah, I mean, sure. It's crazy how one part of the world just produces so much
Pumps
talent
them
in
out.
one particular skill set.
I guess they all just look up to Simple and go,
You're right.
"Boy,
It must be. I
we
want to
could
be
like
him.
him."
I haven't noticed how much hair the guys have on their forearm, but look at the
hairy arms?
But look at the Alien POV, right? You can just he's got gloves on. Hang on.
Bonding, don't worry.
I saw a little hairy forearm. I've
There it
never
is.
noticed it before. Oh, it's quite a bold inner forearm at least. That's the end of my analysis. Let's get back into the game because Problem's about to have to mow down 4 of them. And if he plays passive, oh gosh, that's one way to get information. Unreleased crouch, and 4 of them charge you. Getting sketchy now. 2 are on that inner side. If they commit to this,
Lime's here.
yeah, and he needs to find 2 cleanly. It's only the 1.
Oh.
That's going to open up a chance for a plant. They smoke the decon.
Like it.
Door is open though. Flaridge can disrespect the smoke. Are they faking?
They have to go lower, 15 seconds.
Yeah, they do, and that door's still open. Yeah, he's just going to walk through.
Oh, dear. Well, the idea was good.
It was a nice idea, and yeah, just caught out by the door, raised in a barn, etc.
So they pick up both the M4s and carry them through, but it's still a very costly round for Hellraisers. They will have to drop some guns across. There'll be reinvestment coming on through. You can see here an MP9 again for Problem. JR yet to buy. Might go for another Scout, and he'll be dropped an MP9. So outside defense might be a little bit weaker.
Ooh, got a question in from Trent, and I don't have the specific answer, but he's asking, what is the armor HP you rebuy at? I think it was different for TNCT, but it was around 45 and 54.
Yeah, it's pretty low.
Yeah.
You can actually get away with running it right down if you want. You shouldn't, but you can.
It's possible.
And this round here, if Lime goes down, once again could get interesting. So Lime isolated behind the T-Red is going to dip away.
lucky
Bullets
boy.
from Nickelback not going to land. So 3-on-4 situation. Bomb is down outside of the lobby position. And Winstrike are just looking to do damage yet again. So you can notice how JR's already gone down with that MP9. But if they can drop any of these M4s that they have to be repurchased going forward, that would be a massive win. As Bondic almost slips down the ladder there. Will catch himself at the last moment. And over towards ramp is where they're looking. Problem there again. This time higher elevation. And he'll drop again. So this time it's going to be a 2-on-3. That's both MP9s gone.
Okay.
44 seconds. Still a chance to find another pick here.
Have a look, see if they can... Oh, if they could wrangle a plant out of this, that'd be wonderful, but it seems very unlikely, as Flaridge can play this in quite a safe manner, unless Bondic hits a
We
big
seen
boy.
him.
See him?
Nice troll. Oh!
What?
I don't understand this.
No, you're right to be questioning it. Krizen's just got Kalinka. They
And he's
shouldn't.
bent, and he's low.
Couldn't. And will. Oh no, but now he gets the frag. This is a clown fiesta.
Molly.
Okay.
All right.
I'm retaking up the vent with 20 HP. The easiest of all the duels they just won. They can't convert. And that's Hellraisers making it 8.
That's going to be very frustrating for Winstrike right there. They feel like they probably should have won that round, and realistically, after the heroics of bonding there on top of Hunt, they probably should have won that round. So 10-8 will be the scoreline now. Lime was a hero in this run, started things off towards Yard in tandem with JR, and then closes things out in the 2v1 fashion. But I think here just Bondic panicked as he came up the vent. He kept his cool. It was just going to take that one Deagle bullet, and that's all she wrote. But a massive round to be winning right there for Hellraisers as they battle forward in this one.
Yeah, well, okay. And do bear in mind, because obviously we do have a smaller portion of audience watching this because the DreamHack tournament's going on, feel free to pop your questions through for Chad, Alex, myself, whatever you fancy. Get involved. Always good to hear from you. We do have an out.
I reckon JR is about to lock down this round, close this gap even further,
Okay.
take control, Lauren.
They've gone double
I
AWPs.
changed my mind.
Okay.
They've gone double AWPs on the CT side. That's on the first gun round, very rare.
Did they post anyone up outside? I don't know if they actually did. I know they didn't. Okay, excuse me. I really thought they might have pushed someone up towards outer and just left them there to maybe watch it, but that's not the case. Lucky's been able to clear through towards at least T-Red, CT, cross towards Secret now looking imminent.
Lime's got a good idea of what's going on here. I like the way he's moved around the map so far, and he's taken even more space. So securing Secret right now means that Winstrike could not have crossed in a time that we've had.
Redundant smokes unless Lackey finds him here.
Yeah, very true.
Oh, they're actually all coming. Okay, interesting. On the cross, Nickelback vulnerable, and a quick reaction test for JR. He passes with flying colors. Lackey walking.
Oh, the molly is going to delay this. Smokes here. So Lackey's taking the space, but Smoke's fading is a bigger problem right now. The bomb trap, JR not re-peeking. 35 seconds now.
This is where things get awkward. Very, very
Wriggle on.
awkward. Yeah, JR single-handedly locking them on this cross. He might get caught in transition, and he does. Punished for his over-peak. Now to the lower site. Lime always had an impact. Highest fragger for his squad. His angry eyebrows furrowed. And he prepares for what could very well be a last-second plant. 15 seconds. Do they have a smoke? They do. Elian drops it. And a missed shot. Problem's burning heavily down to everything. Okay,
they
but
denied the
bomb's
plant. They
loose.
won the round.
They won the round.
Well played, Lime. Lime's becoming quite a alien
wow,
squid,
he's
obviously.
quick.
Like, the guy's snappy. Like,
It's Counter-Strike, though.
very nice. But yeah, I think the bigger picture is Lime being able to completely get away. We've had 2 times now where it looks like the team who bombed down towards lower. We've had that decon round before where the door was left open, quick push through, denies the plant, and this again, Lime able to get away with murder.
Yeah, I did think there would be a couple of issues for Winstrike on their T side here, and we're already seeing them in the early stages.
Bam.
A 2-on-1 that they should have closed with just Eagles, and a round right here where not enough cover on that plant, and as soon as the bomb falls, they're playing the Na'Vi late round Counter-Strike without the Na'Vi headshot potential in play. So Winstrike 10-9. Gets a post around here on this second half. Money's still not great. Look at this push. Problems going in.
Yeah, and he's just met by destruction, death, and, well, Lime has managed to regain control of that. There's no threat to ramp immediately, and obviously Lobby, a bit of a pause. What's Flarich up to? Is he just going to give them this? Oh, Elian wasn't ready and still hits the flick. How
Excuse
did...
me?
Okay, we'll get that on the replay. Lime, not really capable of much here. He'll throw his flashbang, maybe even...
Gonna push.
Oh my God, what is this?
This is mad. This is mental.
Oh wow, this is it's got a unique flavor to it. You know, like we thought we had like a chicken ramen in the pack.
It tastes
and
what-
it's the shrimp one, and it's a bit, but you know, we don't know why it
Weird.
tastes different, but it tastes different.
It's a bit like the aftertaste of McDonald's.
Yeah, like kind of just
Regret.
carb.
Yeah. It's like, it felt like a good idea when the only thing open at 4 a.m. was a double cheeseburger and 6 nuggets.
And then you wake up to the stench of the soggy lettuce.
Trying to think of what some CIS related dishes would be. I know borscht, but I don't know much else. I'm very limited on anything other than, you know,
Most times
said
we go to
sad
Ukraine,
McDonald's.
we do have McDonald's 3 times a day.
I don't mind a bit of the borscht. It's there's that like all soup, red soupy thing.
Well, normally we
Nice.
don't get let out of the studio, so we just have to go down to McDonald's down the road every
crisps.
day. We send the the person looking after us to get double cheeseburgers and
I love a double cheeseburger.
bacon and egg sandwiches, and that's about it.
Have you heard the story, Lauren, about Hunden and McDonald's?
I think it's a bit of a meme, isn't it?
No,
Was
it
it a real story?
actually happened.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Have you heard it, Lauren?
What?
The story of Hunden and McDonald's.
No, I actually haven't.
Did you want to hear it?
Hang on.
Sure, please. If one of you could. I mean, this round is normally rushes, but
So,
We're letting Rush off today.
I know, he needs
getting
a break.
tired.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
getting too many
he's done
fans
like
as well. You see
4
how much
rounds.
interaction he got on his Twitter picture?
oh, he's always like that. He's pan.
I met Hunden in London during the Face It Major. He came out of a bush and joined me and my friends on our walk to McDonald's. While we were walking to McDonald's, he was bragging about how he taught Glaive everything he knew. Got a picture with him where he made fun of my Fnatic jersey. And at McDonald's, he took like 10 packs of ketchup. Nice guy. He was pretty drunk. That is
I love that.
a slice of Hunden's life and McDonald's relevant. So
I don't want it to be a meme, that. I want that to be very real.
There's
I
no
believe that
volleyball
is
in there
real.
either.
I love the fact he just came out of a bush.
yeah, just came out of
Then
a bush.
returned to his bush with ketchup.
Yeah.
Just in the pocket.
Taking my 10
stuffed.
packs, yeah.
This round almost got interesting. You can see by the tags done to Lackey and Krizen. But after Lackey earlier in the lobby position, very, very passive, was able to pick up both frags onto Clinker and Lime, the round really lost steam. And this was a force buy from Hellraisers here. So they will be taking a save in the next unless they can hold on to these 2 scouts and a deagle. And it looks like they might be able to do that. Because Winstrike shouldn't be going for the hunt right now. Bondig has dropped down. His death is recorded with the kill feed. And JR's searching as well. So seeing how much economical damage they can do right now as JR's grabbed another. This is great work. Another tag. Elian doesn't want to lose that AWP. So down the vent he'll tuck. Lucky as well, moving as far away from the bomb as he can. That's a nice little save spot for all of you at home. Get yourself down into decon. ESL.gg/fancams. Rush 6K hours CS. Webcam only. Machine GG is love.
Machine Egg is love.
So I can't read what the rest says because
Oh.
of the little
Hours.
bug. There
The world is full of nice people.
If I want B1.
Hey,
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
that's cute.
that's actually like a better motivational postcard
In
than
the cards,
anything.
Yeah.
Anything we've seen.
If you can't find one, be one. Rush, that's to you, mate.
Yeah, it's very nice. Warms my heart. I like it.
I'm glad your heart's getting warm. It's cold in here. We might have to start closing the barn door.
It is a bit chilly at the moment.
It's starting to get a bit nippy, isn't it? Okay, well, 27 kills for Elian. Isn't he a bit of a monster? Lackey on 18. The 2 stars, they're looking hot to trot.
I mean, look.
What's up, Lost Dog?
He's got the good-looking AWP, which makes me like him already. You know, he's got that nice
Skins
graphite.
equals wins.
That's the one. If he's got the snazzy one that, you know, I approve of, obviously I like him even more.
Naturalish. Round 22, our first map of our second series of our 10th day of our 5th consecutive tournament.
It's only the 3rd, all right, Alex?
Is it?
Yeah, only the 3rd.
Oh my gosh, people are saying Burger King's better than McDonald's. Are you mental?
I mean, it depends what you're having.
In some
Let's say a
parts of the
burger and
world,
fries.
I'd rather have a Burger King.
in some parts of the world, I like the mustard on the burger with the burger. Oh,
Yes!
spicy.
One in his name, one bullet out of his gun.
It's Lackey.
It's Lackey.
Flourish. Hot.
One of my favorite names to say. Flourish. Ready's his
Here's a
deal.
kill.
Oh, it should be one. Okay, gets it in the end, but unfortunately that is all they'll be posting unless we get some no-scope scout action. It's not to be. Elian shoots him in the bottom.
He's going to have bloody 30 kills in no time
yeah.
right now, old Elian.
Do
Look at
you
him. He's
see a
already up to 29.
HRTF audio functionality?
I don't really know.
I don't know
kind of
either.
missed that. That update was post me being a professional player, so I kind of missed all those little updates. I don't know what the best option is. I saw Tarek tweeting something to do with sound the other day.
Yeah, he had some weird bug or something.
It's sound delay on. I think he had
Did
0.25
that,
instead of
though?
0. Well, I don't think he
Wow.
intentionally did it. I just don't think.
How
he's
do you
aware.
accidentally
Well,
just
because
stumble into sound?
A lot of players don't actually deal with too much of their config, right? They'll just deal with the res and the crosshair and the sensitivity, and they'll keep their configs pretty standard. But there are updates to the game that are coming in every so often that address stuff like that.
The Valve update did kind of mess up a lot of configs too. I did actually see a couple of players tweeting
Recent
about
one?
it. Yeah. I know Flom mentioned it and a couple of others as well. But into this round, we do at least have the guns out. So rifles galore, and of course that AWP still with Ilian, who's making it look
Oh, the gap,
perfectly
he's-
viable. Oh, Lime is looking a little worse for wear, and that key is going to make it hurt even more. Nice flash from Nickelback, but this is all tradable. This has come back quite favorably towards the CTs for now. Oh, Alex, you seem to have vanished.
That's all right, Alex. Probably the same thing happened to me. So check the back of your box and make sure that your cable's plugged in properly. That's what happened to me before.
Pulled your cable out.
Well, I didn't mean to. It was when we were banging the desk, the thing came out. But yeah, did you check the back of the box with the plug?
Oh,
All right. Well, you just sit there and do that, and we'll sit here and do this.
Have a nice time. Yeah, for now, I want to see what these 3 players can do for the T side. Currently locked out, 45 seconds. Very little territory. I guess Nickelback is at least making the most progress thus
And the vent to lower would be nice here, Lauren.
True. Nickelback could maybe pressure the rafters and upper, but there's a lot of players here, so this might be a bit of a trickier crunch.
Top's the wrong call. Vent to lower is the right call.
Yeah, but that's with all information noted. They don't know this. Kalinka, though, cleared. This is lovely. So far, so very good. 25 seconds, a bomb plant. But let's look at those positions coming in from the CT side if we could. JR and Problem, where are they? Right.
I was about to have a problem.
Yeah, Nickelback. Left eye peak, though, not ideal. We're going to put him at a disadvantage and give JR the room. And now Bondic says, no, not today, sir. Problem from Heaven.
Not another 1 on 2. It's the same 2.
Oh, gosh,
it's
this
the
could be
same
awkward.
2.
Problem
He faked the drop
baited
noise.
it on the drop. I love that. Problem just outplayed Bondic. A household name from the CIS region just got absolutely done in.
That's a big round for Hellraisers to win as well. Their money was going to be in a world of hurt going forward.
But that's 10 on the board now. They've reached the double digits. Winstrike with the plant will be able to get another buy going, and they can continue to be threatening because the cash for Hellraisers doesn't have a chance to build. But if Hellraisers continue to string some together, they could be looking very, very threatening. Remember, this is their map choice. We are moving on to Vertigo next. Train as the 3rd. Quite tactical maps here this evening for our 2nd series of the day. The AKs are out. You can see the emissions in the buy with the CT side. So Kalinka just onto that shotgun.
Who was it using yesterday? He was like, nuts with it.
Seized was doing some good stuff with it. We've enjoyed what we've seen from Seizedy Boy. That's great. You get a little bit of a look in every time we have these CIS events. Oh, Elian is so quick. That's his 30th. So Problem, the hero of last, is the first to die in round number 24. Ramp has been taken. Bondic's even found a kill. And Lime, he continues to push.
Looks good.
Oh, we can hear you now.
Great.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
So glad I can join you.
You missed a lot. There was a 2-on-1 situation that Problem won.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a big one. Kalinka with a shotgun now down towards the lower side of things, being smoked off towards the doors, decon as well, but we've seen Winstrike fumble in a similar position to this. I think Kalinka might just be going to pick up a rifle, and it might be the save call from Hellraisers, and it's probably the right play. All things considered right now, going to be 14-10 down, don't have enough money to operate with it in the future rounds. So just holding on to their goodies right now, storing them in their back pocket, and making sure they can use them again. You can see them tucking in towards either spawn. The extremities of the map right now, we do have Lime. He's found his way all the way over to T-spawn. Rush, check out T-spawn for us.
No.
There he is. He's over here. He's just having a good time.
Okay.
What can we see around in T-spawn? Let's have a look.
Is the crashed vehicle still
Yeah, but we
behind?
always look at the crash vehicle. Let's look at
Okay.
something else.
Is there a ladder still
Not
propped
the
up, or is
car
that
park.
source?
A
Hold on, was there a ladder over that?
ladder over the fence? Yeah, there was. I think there was.
That was an overpass, I think.
Or do they jump over the truck?
Yeah, they used it like a little mantle.
Oh, yes.
Gosh, is there a body in the little hut?
I think that got removed.
No, I don't believe so. Anyway, look, MC prepared this for you. Check this out. What does that
Made
say?
in Australia.
Look at that.
Wow.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
I
What
didn't.
is it, though? The red container is made in Oz.
Yeah, pretty much. Shoutouts to MC for finding this.
Yo.
That's gone a long way.
It has. All the way to Cedar Creek
didn't-
in Oregon.
Wow.
Ah,
Interesting. Is it in Oregon?
Yep.
yeah.
Cool.
That's what they say.
Have a little consideration as what is the one thing you miss about America, being that you can't travel for CS events right now. Have a little think on that as we do get into this round. As one of the lovely viewers has asked the question. And the CT side here, Chad, they're working with a substantially, I don't know.
Weaker buy?
Yeah, it's not great. I guess they at least have Lime pushing up towards outer. You know, they're trying.
It would have been worse if they didn't save the guns. So the scout and the shotgun here are the ones that could come into a real bit of trouble. But if Winstrike take their time, should be able to get a coordinated round out of this. You got smokes, you got Molotovs, you got flashbangs, you got all the goodies. But Elian, oh dear, he might have some problems here because clearing close towards his left-hand side where Lime is currently residing would not be easy
I have
whatsoever.
a question and a quandary, Chadney.
Yes.
This is a bit of a commitment from Lime in the sense that he would have to make a sound cue to dismount, wouldn't he? Do you think a crouch...
Oh, silent.
Thank you for answering my question, Lime.
There you go. He
must have been at the maximum height to not make a sound on the crouch drop.
What he can do now is relay the information that there is actually no one towards yard. So the rotation doesn't need to change from ramp, where there's currently 2, or top, where there's 2 players as well. But if it is the top hit, it's going to be a 5-on-2 situation. Flarich will need to come up big here. So Molotov towards CT vent. A second. Flashes are good. Flarich is very blind.
Wait.
Bondic.
Everyone's flashed.
Everyone's blind.
Everyone's blind.
Everyone's dead.
2 in lobby. Oh no, not again. Not like this. A 5 versus 2 becomes a 3 versus 2, and he's even got an incendiary. Bondic's cooked. Bye. Oh, what a shot. He even gets away with it. Now things do seem to take a more passive turn. It's Problem looking to preserve for what could be the final round of our first map here in our second series of our 10th day of our 3rd consecutive event.
Oh, we've got a little bit of a chase. And that was Trent on Twitter who reached out.
About America, what do I miss?
Yeah, what do you miss? Is there anything you miss? But especially while traveling.
This
Not
sounds,
for like staying there, but for
I'm
like
about
a
to
travel.
say something that sounds really silly.
Oh, right, here we go.
So bear with me,
Hates
everybody.
America.
I don't. I have lived there temporarily.
Yep.
And now the fact that I can't go there makes me miss a couple of things.
Okay.
But one of them is something I could get in many places.
Sunshine.
No.
Weather? Oh.
I was going to say Korean barbecue in LA.
Ooh, it is good.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah. A lot of people think Korean barbecue is a bit overrated, but I enjoy
perfectly fine.
I enjoy the social element of it, and I've had very good experiences at the Korean barbecues with friends.
Great show.
And just really enjoyed my time. So it's more about the experience of the Korean barbecue than it is anything else. We were also in America a couple years ago when Alex got his award and OJ delivered it to him. We did get a speech. We were at a Korean barbecue place.
Oh,
So
that's nice.
yeah, there's memories over the years.
That's really nice.
I think you were doing a PUBG event at the time, Lauren. I think
Probably.
it was Oakland.
Yeah, you know, I'm a dirty sellout whenever I... Wait, that was Oakland? That was... Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was
That was
Oakland.
it. I remember those trips.
That's what we stayed in, like a retirement village or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I've actually returned to that place since
been
then.
back to that retirement village?
Yeah, it was just as atrocious. And actually, I had to make a complaint about the hotel because there was just random blood on my floor.
Well, at least it wasn't in the
Yeah.
bed.
No, but didn't make me feel great. That's not on the list of things I miss. But yeah, I think the food and the kind of social element of America can be great for that. However, with 50-ish seconds on the board, I want to see what the T-side
Lime
brings to
should
this
not
matter.
repick this. He needs to rotate lower. They need to get somebody downstairs. 45 seconds remain. They're pushing into Squeaky. They're going for lobby control right now. And Bondic, he might get caught off guard by this. He might have his little tootsies showing, and he does. Bondic goes down. Big find from Lime. Very, very awares. Now towards lower. It's not where Winstrike are going. They're actually going towards ladder, and there's 30 seconds left. This is going to be a catastrophe. This is the wrong play, the wrong call. And JR's got himself a bit of a freebie right here as Lucky's going to backpedal in, give up an AK-47, and 20 seconds now. Real big problems.
They are so screwed. Nickelback's trying to bail him out. Kristen does go down, though, and Elian, yeah, if he gets two,
He is quick.
there's a chance. Nickelback's got the top site. Not anymore, he doesn't. Flourish on the site in no time for Elian. He's trying to hit the one taps, but I think he'd rather preserve the AWP, and so he will. Backing away from danger, preserves the AWP, but Hellraisers gifted one, and I think Lime gets the main credit there. Good job we learned how to say his name.
Yeah, very good point. Elian's got that old wiggly aim. He might be a Kiebi wannabe at this point. Maybe, I don't know. That was. Look at this second shot. It's one. Ooh, that actually wasn't even that wiggly. I was just straight on him. I'm dead. Alex, anything you miss about America that comes to mind?
Not particularly.
No, not a fan.
Not really.
Fair play.
I wasn't a fan for a while. I was adamant I was never going to live there or anything along those lines, and I probably would still never live there. But I
Nice
think
to
it's-
visit.
Yeah, it's got some nice spots.
Yeah, nice to visit, 100%.
Sure.
Just everything about it. Not my favorite.
Oh, this is quick. This is good. Winstrike have had a lot of success when they find these openings quickly. It forces Hellraisers into a little bit of a tailspin. They can't seem to find the rotations they need, and they've had a couple of clutches just to keep them in this game. Can they find another? Problem already was the lower side of things. He's got a rotation coming on through as well. He's been met by Kalinka, and they want to take back some space. It's putting a lot of pressure on poor Flourish towards the top side here. Lackey might be on for a double. Yeah, they come around the bend. Slowly.
Oh. Do they...
Oh, he's been baited in by the jiggle.
They've traded.
Good trade.
We'll take a trade.
Ho, ho, ho. Kalinka's got another. Equalizing. Double kill already. Boasting. Flourish could find both of them here. Bondic likely to sweep in. Oh, great pre-aim. And he'll drop the smoke main, which should lock this one up. Should be the end of Nuke unless Kalinka can save the day. Trying to push through the smoke doesn't seem like an option, and so he will remain unannounced. Bondic's not going to hear that, but they do have both of his entrances into the site covered. They know he was previously secret. Of course, ramp to lobby is a long way around, so for a while he might want to press pause on his contact, but of course, it's not really a luxury he can afford. First found, trying to drop, and Bondic was there for the trade. 16.